outside. If you are planning on being outside today, just make sure you're staying hydrated. If you have to work outside, take frequent breaks, try and find shade. Just be very careful today. We are under a heat warning for most of the viewing area, where many areas will feel like 110 and even hotter than that. So right now it's 92 degrees. It feels like 103, and it just looks hot and hazy out there. We're seeing a mix of sunshine and clouds, and I'm not tracking any rain, but we are looking at a small chance for a few pop-up showers and isolated thunderstorms, just like what we saw yesterday. Not everybody saw them, but again, some of us, we got that cooling rain. So you can see highlighted in the magenta areas, that's where you'll find the heat warning. So 110 to 115 degrees through the afternoon, and then in the orange, a heat advisory remains in effect. So basically, many of us, it will remain hot throughout the rest of the afternoon. The current heat indices on the North Shore, triple digits. We're looking at Slidell 104 and Mandeville 116 degrees. So it's very hot. And then as we look at the South Shore, triple digits across the area. So if you are heading out to lunch, just make sure you're staying hydrated and being careful. So my forecast high today, 99 degrees. So it's going to get even hotter through the afternoon. The record set back in 1986 was 100. So we'll be very close to that, or we might even tie that normal high for this time of the season, 92 degrees. So we'll be well above that today. And notice the heat indices will continue to climb through the afternoon, even into the early evening hours, still remaining rather hot. So if you have any plans tonight, Friday night, just make sure you're staying very careful. Again, make sure you're staying hydrated. Now, Homa, 96 degrees this afternoon. Watch out for spotty storms, and an excessive heat warning is in effect for you all as well. So again, even though temperatures are going to climb into the mid-90s, it's going to feel like the triple digits. So as we look at the setup today, the water vapor imagery really showing a really nice representation of a shortwave trough trying to develop there, and that's actually generating some cluster of thunderstorms and some showers over the Gulf of Mexico. Locally, we're not seeing any rain yet. Again, later on today, I do expect a few spotty showers, but we are dry across the area right now, so we are dealing with that heat, and models are showing a few pop-up showers throughout the rest of the day. Tonight, though, looking fairly dry under mainly clear skies. Saturday, though, a few pop-up showers and storms are possible for some of us, but many of us will remain pretty dry through the afternoon. And then Sunday, we're looking at partly cloudy conditions, and we're looking at a few showers and storms starting to pop up across the area. Now, relief is on the way. I am looking at a cold front that is going to slide through the area as we head into your Monday. It is going to drop our temperatures near normal, so that means lower 90s, upper 80s for many of us, but it's also going to increase our chances for widespread rain Monday through your Tuesday and also Wednesday, as it squeezes that tropical moisture over the area, and things will be a little unsettled. So we are looking at some cooling rain as we kick off the work week next week, and many of us will get a decent amount of rain, between 1 to 2 inches of rain with locally higher amounts. So we'll be watching very closely for the flooding potential. So at least some relief is on the way. As we take a look at what's going on in the tropics, thankfully everything is still very quiet. A few tropical waves coming off the coast of Africa. We have this huge area of high pressure keeping everything fairly quiet for the next 5 days. And we're still dealing with that Saharan dust meandering over the Atlantic basin. So you have that dry, dusty air. Also, you could find some dust over the Gulf of Mexico. So again, all of those things are keeping things rather quiet for now. So that is fantastic news. But today we'll be dealing with that heat warning in effect. If you're tuning in right now, we're looking at 99 degrees. It's going to feel like the triple digits. The weekend's going to be hot too, mid to upper 90s, above average, and we're